So I have a few questions for you, and then we're gonna go into your progress. And,
Okay.
so how are you feeling about your progress so far, man?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good. Where are you calling from?
Work.
Work,
So,
work. But where's your location?
Escanaba, Michigan.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
Environmental manager.
Environment. So where were you before coming into this program, and where are you now? Like, what has your experience been, and where did you start from?
Oh, how far back do you want me to go? So,
Oh, well, you don't have to go too far. Just
before I started this program, let's see. So what happened was before I started this program, I actually did the V-Shred program for a while. I actually lost some weight with it, but then I ended up having that chest cyst I told you about and took that out, right? And then I just never got back with the program. So just didn't have the discipline in order to get back on that program and do the workouts that were required. So, and for me, this program is a lot better because it's helping me with the food, which is something didn't really I paid attention to, but not that much, right? So I've tried keto in the past and I've tried other diets and they're great while you're on them, but then it's, as soon as you get off, right, you put up all that weight back on. So, and this one I like because you actually, for me anyway, like every now and then, if I want a little bit of a cheap food, as long as it fits within the macros, I can do that. That's nice. So it's kind of nice.
I see you slimming up, man. Your face and everything. Yeah. So, what do you like? So really, me showing you how to track your macros and help with the nutritionist. What you like? What else have you liked about the program?
I actually like the workouts. I like the way. I like the app tracking tracking it for me. I like how if I'm not at the gym, you've given me another workout to do at home. So for me, that's nice. And the fact that you got me to start going in the morning has made a huge difference. So
yes. What shifted your mindset to go in the morning?
What's that?
I said, what shifted your mindset to go in the morning?
Well, I forget one of the calls we had. You stated that, look, if you don't schedule it and you don't make time for it, and you've got time, then it's not going to happen. Well, for me and my job and what I do, the only time I really have to ensure that's going to happen is the morning. So I got up an extra 45 minutes earlier. I do my workout, shower at work, and then get on with my day. So it's even helped with the coffee. I've gone from like 3 to 4 cups of coffee to 1 or 2, depending upon the day.
That sounds real good, man. So it sounds like you have more energy. Like, how much did you weigh before starting, and how much do you weigh now? Like, how much weight have you lost?
It was 320, and I'm 302.2 this morning.
Okay, so you lost almost 18 or 19 pounds. So sometimes too, when you weigh yourself, it's better on an empty stomach because you have if you haven't eaten, then it's fine. But I just tell people, that in general. But that's great, man. I mean, how has that made you feel? I mean, knowing that you lost 18 pounds, that fat.
That's good. That makes me feel good. But what's even better though is my pants are looser. I mean, I went from a tight 4 on my belt loop to.
But 6. Say that again, Charles. You went to what?
Went from a 4 to a 6.
Okay, 4 to 6.
The belt loop holes you have. So the 4 was snug, and now I'm comfortable in a 6. In the 6 hole. So I don't know. It's probably 2 inches. I'm guessing roughly on the waist. So yeah. So I noticed that. Notice I'm not as uncomfortable sitting. That to me is more important than anything, even more than the weight. So
because you do a lot of sitting, right? Or no? Or do you walk around?
So I have no problem making 10,000 steps in a day, even without the workout program. But I still do a lot of sitting.
Okay.
A lot of sitting. So
what other benefits have you noticed, man? Just being 18 pounds lighter, I guess, with your body, your energy.
The biggest thing for me is the focus and the energy are the 2 biggest things I've noticed. So that's huge. For me, those are the 2 biggest things. So it's easier for me to focus. I was tired. Like I said, I need less caffeine, And I just feel a sense of accomplishment when I do my workouts in the morning. So
Has your partner said anything or no?
he's noticed. She
Oh,
has
she's
noticed.
done. Okay. Um, what advice would you give somebody new coming to this program?
Biggest advice I would say is, for me anyway, was the discipline part. Be disciplined in putting in your food, because for me that really taught me what am I eating, what am I getting, how does it fit in my macros. And there's some things that I put in there, and I'm like, wow, I never even realized that that was that high, right? That high in fat or that high in carbs, right? Like protein, I've always known, but like those two kind of threw me.
You have to realize like how bad certain things are.
Exactly, exactly. And then being disciplined in that, and then doing the workouts. The don't get me wrong, the first 3 weeks were, especially the first two, were horrible.
Yeah.
Especially the first try workout was really, really bad. But working through that now, like I have a good sort, right? Like when I'm done working, it's that just a little bit there, you notice it, but it's not, it doesn't keep you out of your day. It doesn't, you know what I mean? I can still sleep,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. So that to me is huge.
You
So,
said your sleep has improved some, right?
um, for the most part, yeah, but I'm still having a few nights where I just
Yeah.
waking up after 3, 4 hours of sleep and I can't go back to bed. But that's sometimes I've noticed, like for me personally, if I work out too hard or I do too much, that's one thing. Also, if it's an allergy thing, every now and then I get like a bout of allergy, and that'll do it to me too. So, but it has gotten better overall.
Got
Yes.
it. That's good. That's good. And so if you had to give like a 30-second testimonial, about me as a coach, what would you say?
All right. I would say I've really enjoyed working with you as a coach because you're on top of it. You are always with me. You're always giving me advice, but you're very level-headed. You are very to the point, which I really, really like. And you're just there. I ask a question, I get a response. If I have a question about what I need to do for food, going to a restaurant, you give me advice. If I tell you I don't have this exercise, you come up with something different. Just always being there and just being available is huge for me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate you answering all these questions.